Hi, my name is Natalia Delgado, and I am currently based in Oakland, California. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, California. A little bit about myself is I went to UC Santa Cruz and I majored in theater and I minored in education. I did both my undergrad and my graduate years there, and I learned a lot. I love theater, I love education, I love combining the two. I do believe it's an important thing to have in our life. In terms of my non-theatrical experience, I've worked in a wide range of industries. Throughout high school and beyond, my work experience includes house management, stage management, acting, theater and film, food service, arts education, and experiential marketing. So with all of that, I do believe that I do have an adaptive skill set. I am always able to just jump right in and ask questions, and I love communicating different ideas with people and just really going back and forth and figuring ideas out and putting them into play. In terms of the question about technology, the most challenging thing I've faced so far within technology was actually a few months back when we first got into shelter in place. And I was a teaching assistant for third and fifth grade students, and there were just a few of internet issues that we are having via Zoom. And since we are using Zoom for a lot of different platforms, um, we had to also jump right in with that. And so I was able to speak to the parents of the students and figure out what they needed. So, we would talk to the technology support and say, hey, maybe we need a few hotspots. Maybe we need to actually send some laptops to the students who don't have those resources at home. So we really thought about what we could do to help our community of students, and it really helped just really reaching out to people, specifically our staff members who are also more experienced with technology support. And I was thankfully also able to help out with that, and felt really good. In terms of a moment where I got notes or feedback, the first thing that pops into my head is my house management experience. There is a lot of pressure to give the patrons the best experience. We are the first people that they see when they walk in through the house, walk in through the lobby before they enter the theater, before they watch the play. And so there is a lot of things going for us when we are introducing ourselves and just giving them some context of what they're about to see, giving them the best face. And one moment would be, in particular, I was working in an outdoor theater, and with that, there's a lot of complications, but just to shorten the story, there was a moment where the show was already going on, past intermission, we've already done that, and we had an older woman and a kid just kind of running around, screaming, jumping through leaves, and the older woman just didn't seem to have a problem with it. And it was interfering with the play that was going on. So I had to go over and speak to them, and I was just really struggling with trying to be um, honest, but also succinct and just kind of keep it to a professional perspective. And so I had a lot of help from my assistant, who was working in the front of house. And I was really grateful because I got to go check in with them and say, hey, this is what I'm dealing with right now. I don't necessarily have a well enough response to get the woman to just understand, like, hey, we're doing a play right now. It's not the most appropriate time to have all this noise in the background, but we did make suggestions, and it really just changed my perspective of how to just stay calm while you're in a situation that you don't necessarily have all the answers to, but to just take a pause, and I really appreciate the help from around my staff. So, yeah.